everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my Pan 200 update for you. This is a challenge that I'm doing this year where I am attempting to hit 200 pans in my makeup products, whether it has like a pan, a jar, or anything like that, where there's a bottom that I can hit on it. That is something that will count in this challenge. I am hitting some of them that are in other projects. Some of them I'm just hitting them because I feel like working them on the side. However I hit it, it doesn't matter as long as I hit pan on 200 things this year. And I am definitely on track so far. Though, you know, some years I've had some crazy stuff happen to me and I didn't meet my challenges and my goals. So you just never know what's going to happen here on this channel or with me. So I have a very good update for you. I don't know that it's the best update that I've had yet. No, it's not. It's not the best update that I've had so far, but it is pretty darn good. So I'm going to go through the pans that I hit in the order that I hit them. I will show you a montage towards the end of everything that I've hit, and I will let you know how many I have hit so far this year. It's kind of crazy pants. I'm very pleased. All right, starting with the ColourPop Amore palette, I was working on the shade Affair, which is the glitter here in the center. I used that on my fingernails and I was able to hit pan on that. So that is a very happy pan. Then on to the Revolution or I Heart Revolution Tasty Avocado palette. I hit a very awkward pan in the shade Bite, which is down here. This is an odd shadow. I really like it, but it's kind of crumbly and it was very awkward. Like I hit pan on it multiple times and then it would start to crumble and I have to smush it back down in there and then I would have to try to hit pan on it again. It was a pain in the butt. So I'm very, very happy to have that one rolling out. The e.l.f. Smudge Pot in Gotta Glow. And you can see that I definitely have some pan there in the center. I'm working on a different shade right now, and I opted to go in through the side, kind of like that way, as opposed to straight down the center, because I was finding it hard with this one to get my brush down in there, and I figured I'm going to give it a try in a different way and see if that makes it a little bit easier to use a brush with that. Another e.l.f. product, this is from the Everyday Smoky palette. I depotted that a while back, and if I can hold on to this, you can see there's my pan right there in the middle. This is that one where I accidentally stabbed through the bottom, and it's got a hole in it, but I hit pan where that hole was and well around it because I wanted to make sure that it was like a good solid pan in that one. Alter Ego Temptress palette. I hit pan in the shade Uptown, which is right there. This is like an ABH Sultry dupe, and it's not exact, but it's very darn close. BH Cosmetics Belgian Waffle Face Palette. I hit pan in the highlighter Powdered Sugar. It's kind of hard to see, but it is like right in this area. Hopefully you can see it on the close-up. So I did hit that pan. Onto the Montage palette, the weird named palette. If I can pick it up. This is the palette that we're talking about, and Rose Veil is the shade that I hit pan on, which is right here. You can definitely see the pan on that one. Back into the I Heart Revolution Tasty Avocado palette, I hit pan in the shade Mousse. This was a weird pan. It's got like 2 or 3 little mini pans in there. Well, 2 minis and 1 larger pan, so definitely pan in that one. Vanny Cosmetics, the Goldmine Press Glitter. You can see that nice big pan right there in the center. I did use this on my nails as well. Coastal Scents 88 palette. I love it when I hit pans in this. I just did an update recently on this one. And no spoilers since then. So this is the shade A5. It's this light teal right here. Hopefully it's going to show up in there. Still in this, B6 is much more obvious, which is this shade right there. We are back into the Montage palette for the shade Copper, which is right down here. Such a pretty shade. I don't know why I put off using it, but it now has its pan. Back into the BH Cosmetics Belgian Waffle Palette. I have hit pan on cinnamon. It is not a very large pan like this. If I was to continue to use this, it would probably look exactly like these two in, probably another month, but I have other things that I have to work on. So that one is going off to the side. Back into the Alter Ego Temptress palette. The shade is After Hours. I used this a lot in my brows, right there in the corner. The Essence Coral Me Maybe palette, and the shade is In My Way. It is this shade right there. I still have one more that I need to hit pan on. At first I thought I was like, I have pan and everything in there, but I don't. I jumped the gun. All right, another little Essence palette. This is the Bronze This Way, and I hit pan on Love Yourself, which is this orange shade right there. I did use this in conjunction with the one in the Coral Me Maybe palette. Onto the Revolution Reloaded Provocative palette, shade 15, which is this pretty little number down here. Enjoyed that. This palette now has pan in every single shade, which is nice. I have another one in the Montage palette. I thought I had them all, but I forgot that I had hit Gold Sand, which is that shade right there. I wore this a lot on vacation because it was a nice, easy, neutral shade. And that, I believe, was the last one that I hit in that since the last update. Coastal Scents Hot Pot in Neon Bright Pink, and bam, is it very bright pink. And it has pan, so that is going to be going away. I have another Hot Pot here. This is in Midas Gold. Hopefully you can see the pan in that. It is like micro baby pan, so hopefully the camera is picking that up, but it is there. If it doesn't show up in the camera, I will take a still shot of it and try to show it that way. Next is from the BH Cosmetics Bubs Beauty Bee palette. The shade is Charismatic, depotted of course, and there it is up in the top. I wore this with Midas Gold and I really enjoyed that one a whole lot. As well as this next one I'm going to show you. It is a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Flower Child. This was almost too easy to hit pan on because I did revive this with the silicone oil. It is so creamy right now that it just, I don't know, it just kind of moved. I used it quite a bit. I used it on my lids. I used it on my inner corners. I used it as a topper. You name it. I used it in that way quite frequently. But I still feel like since I rejuvenated it, it was a lot easier to hit pan on it. So take that one with a grain of salt. And then the very last one is from the Coastal Scents 88 palette, and this is the G6 shade, which is another mini pan, but it still counts. It is right down there, so hopefully you will be able to see that. I love seeing more and more shiny happy pans in here because that is my pan that palette. And I would like to get her done this year, if at all possible. All right, so I hit a total of 23 pans since the last update. I did do the last update a little bit early, I believe. I think so. And 23 pans is a lot. But a lot of them, in all fairness, I had been working on for quite some time. So some of them, 1 or 2 uses, and I hit pan on them because they had so much use from earlier in the year. So it's not like I started these all brand new at the beginning of this month or whatever and, hit 23 pans. Because that's just not how it works around here. I am now at a total of 162 pans on the year. Out of 200, I feel like that's doing really good. I'm going to put in my montage right here, and then we are going to wrap this up. that is a ton of pans. I am very happy with my progress so far this year. I feel like sitting at 162 pans already this year, I am definitely on track to hit that 200. And if I stay at this pace, I'm going to probably hit it in like late October or sometime late October to mid-November is what I'm guessing, unless, you know, things just don't go well, which I have a lot of projects right now that I've gotten new stuff rolled into, so my focus is a little bit more spread out, so we'll just have to wait and see how things go with that. But right now I'm very pleased with how I'm doing. Misty is also doing the 200 pans because she's crazy like me, so I'm going to have her listed down below. There's some other people that have joined in. They are doing smaller increments, but still, it is a lot to take on. It's hard to focus and really work to hit those pans. I like to play. I love color. I like neutrals, but I like color too. So, you know, I like to flit around like a little butterfly. I absolutely love butterflies, clearly by my intros, but I like to play around, but I also like to be focused. I think that's a Pisces thing because like I am conflicting where I want to do like all the things and then I want to like hone in and do just the necessary things. So it's confusing in this head. Who knows what's going to happen this year? I'm going to keep working hard on trying to hit these pans, and we're just going to have to see how it goes. Definitely go check out the other beautiful ladies that have joined in. They're going to be down below. And if you're doing a challenge like this, let me know. I want to come check you out and support you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you in my next video, have a beautiful day.